to the big house, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Scarlet Knights will kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Michigan's offense will go to work first. On the move, it's Smothers. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll give it to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
The Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Right on the money. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines are marching down the field. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Got a man, it's Marsh. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Guys, let's chat about Michigan. They've made it to the middle of the season, #1 team in the land, but now's when you have to work on staying there.
Yeah, it's been a really, really good start. Impressed with them, impressed with offense, defense, special teams, complete unit so far. But, Jesse, 7 games in, we ain't crowning a national champion.
No doubt.
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Rutgers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Wants to fire on second down. And the defense got him at the 27.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack, and that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22. So here comes the Michigan offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The lone back's got it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Underwood. Shoots it to the left. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Stewart. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Sweet cut there. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They're setting up the screen. Inside the 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Looking for a crease, it's Smothers. Picked up maybe a yard, it's down at the 16. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. The Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
Loss of 2. It's now 2nd and goal.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Iowa State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense, got him at the 27. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
The Scarlet Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Murray. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the 1st time tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to pass. It's Underwood. Finds his man. And he's still running after the move. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. From the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. He's a one-man wrecking crew on this defensive front. This is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
And it's a great lore to be etched in. Obviously, year after year, you see so many dominant guys in the trenches. And this is how it's done. You stop the run first, you get them in passing situations, pin your ears back, and go put your name in those record books.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on third down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. The sure hands, it's Mitchell. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Scarlet Knights decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They're going back to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The sure hands, it's Marsh. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They're facing a third down. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Marsh. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Marsh. Touchdown, Wolverines! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He did not make it a stonewall on third down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Back to pass, it's Underwood. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. So much change of direction, he's down to the 23. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. He's going to look for a man on third and short. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Ann Arbor. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas in the booth at Michigan Stadium.
Wolverines will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
The Scarlet Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Scarlet Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. Release to the back. That's caught. It's Mitchell. Great move. Now he's got room. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. The Scarlet Knights started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Trying to surge it in. And he gets nothing, and this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. He'll keep it himself. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Set to advance on the football.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They believe they can run right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The throw to the outside is complete. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Hauls it in. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Rides the back on the option, the give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Here's the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Blasted as he lets it go. Intercepted. Oh, what a play. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So here comes the Michigan offense. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to...
Head into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. Hawaii is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Oahu, one of the more majestic places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Wyoming. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Heaves it deep. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Takes a handoff. It smothers.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
There he goes. 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. The lead gets bigger here in the 4th quarter, and their run continues, about to go 8-0.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
Rutgers, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
And the Scarlet Knights line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. The Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Got his man to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Scarlet Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the ground, it's Lions. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking for a man, it's Maddox. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety of the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Rushes on him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. And he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
To the air, it's Underwood. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Finds a crease at the 20. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting...
Makes the grab right down the middle. They get him down on the play, and this big-armed sophomore is not afraid to show off the gun. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Lions. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Looking to throw, it's Maddox. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's got him this time.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on to the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
In the red area, it's Lions. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.